let me see. Am I cool? Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new, just check out a couple videos first, then decide if you want to subscribe. I feel like everybody's like, if you're new, like, welcome to my channel, like and subscribe so you don't miss. Like, I actually genuinely want people to feel my energy, watch my videos, see how I interact, see how I talk, see my energy, and then like you can really make the decision yourself. But I'm hoping you decide to stay. I'm hoping you join me for all my future readings and endeavors. Yeah, I'm not all the way set up here just quite yet, but I was ready to start, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, today we're doing a 3-card pull for Aquarius and Sag. I swear to God, I am doing y'all reading next because I was supposed to start with that, but I'm like being called to do Aquarius, so I'm gonna do Aquarius first. Yeah, I've already cleansed your space, cleansed your energy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And in my caption for this reading, I was saying like something sticky could be significant, or literally as I was walking past the table, like one of the flower petals off of this bouquet of flowers fell out. I don't know, my cousin got some flowers from a funeral or something, and I don't know, whatever, but one of the petals fell off, and it's like the petal that fell off was dead. Out of all the other petals that were on the flowers, that one specifically fell off. So I was like, yeah, you could have flowers that have died, but you still have them lingering around for some reason. Or there could be something that died in your life, but now it's being brought back to life. Whether this is a relationship, a job that failed, whatever the case may be. Yeah. But first, we're going to go ahead and do your Akashic Records. I'm like so out of order, y'all. Let's get this together right now, because I don't like that. I like to have order. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, cool. Okay, so first we're gonna go with your Akashic Records, see what you need to know for this week for Aquarius, Blue could be significant. Somebody's favorite color could be blue. I'm getting like a lot of pre-intuition things for y'all reading. And this does not happen for every sign. So I really kind of just go with what I'm feeling. You have obsidian and you have the green fluorite crystals like at both ends of the edges. So maybe you need to block out negativity from your life or remove negativity from your life. Also with the green fluorite at the end, it's like something that was once negative is now becoming positive. You see how every reference is leading back to the same meaning, you get what I'm saying? So, all right, so let's see. For Aquarius this week, Spirit for Aquarius, what do they need to see from their Akashic Records? Y'all, when I get rich and take my family out the hood, just know y'all were my first people here rocking with me before I blew up and got my YouTube plaque. For real. I be thinking that to myself all the time. I manifested so heavily, like, girl, you got 27 subscribers today, but you gonna have 27,000 next year. Believe that. But okay, we have wisdom and we have professional assistance. I never got this card, so we got to read this one first. It's interesting to me. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in a life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs, such as counseling or therapy. Do some of you guys need therapy? Is there certain areas in your life that you need to talk about with somebody, but you don't talk about it with people? This card right here is really signifying now it's time. Whether it's about finances, your mental health, whatever it is, it's time to look into therapy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like the Black community, anybody that's watching me right now, it doesn't matter. I feel like the Black community, it is something about the Black community that looks down on therapy, looks down on a psychologist or whatever. But if your mental isn't right on your own, you do need the help. And there's nothing wrong with that. I got a therapist. Who's gonna talk about me? Nobody. And then wisdom. Like, no, I'm so serious too. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in the situation. I feel like some of you guys, a lot of you guys have lived past lives. Like, you have been on this earth many times before in different forms, different bodies. You have lived many lives. So I feel like your consciousness knows what to do, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys, you see how this person is just like sitting by themselves next to a tree. I feel like whatever you like or whatever you're into or whatever your spirit calls you to do, I feel like it may be a lot of stuff that other people don't like, or you may be very, very different. You may be a very rare type of person and do things differently than other people, or you may be interested in things that other people aren't interested in. But this card is really just saying, like, it doesn't matter what other people are into. You're wise enough to know what path you want to follow. And it doesn't matter if society isn't into it either. You have the wisdom to know, I'm strong, I'm resilient. Whatever I like or whatever I continue to do in my life, it's going to benefit me. I'm not worried about disappointing other people, or I'm not worried about what everybody else is into or something like that. So yeah, just period. Yeah. So that's your Akashic Records cards. And now we're going to do a 3-card pull, and then we're just going to hop right into the tarot. The 3-card pull is what you need to stop doing, what you need to focus on, and what will bring you more peace in your life. I always like the 3-card pulls personally. Even when I do personal readings for myself, I do 3-card pulls. That was the heat rumbling on. Every time that comes on, my face just be like, because it really sounds like a rumbling, like fucking, what is that called? Oh my God. It's like a dragon. I used to have the toy. It was from Rapunzel. Oh, a fire-breathing dragon. Sorry, y'all. I'm weak. That was so funny for me. But, like, no, literally. I used to have a little dragon. It wasn't really little either. It was kind of big. It was a purple dragon. And it used to be like, when you click the button on its stomach, it used to be like, roar, like I'm a fire-breathing dragon or something. And every time the heat kicks on, like, that's what it be sounded like. Whatever. Don't pay me no mind. Rapunzel could be significant for some of y'all. Literally. Or a dragon. Do somebody got a dragon tattoo? We have the moon at the bottom of the deck. Maybe there's some type of like illusion you're finally starting to see through. I feel like there's something that has been hidden, or you have been afraid to like really look at the truth about a situation, but you finally took off the rose-colored glasses. But for Aquarius, what do they need to stop doing? For my Aquarius collective, what do they need to stop doing? The Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. Off the rip, the Queen of Cups in the reverse is somebody that is like very codependent, but they are also insecure. So this is like, this could be saying that you need to stop relying so heavily on a person to make your feelings change. And then you have the Hermit in the reverse. It's like, get out of this I'm going to be sad if I can't be codependent on somebody type of energy. I feel like maybe a lot of you guys withdraw from the world and you kind of like isolate yourselves from other people when there is, I don't know if this person isn't in your life anymore, or there was just some type of codependence on this person when it came to your feelings. Like, I feel like they really made you feel good, or they really made you feel happy, and you became a little bit too codependent on that. And I feel like when you don't have it, you get like really, really sad. You go into this and you're not looking at it from an enlightenment type of view. You're not looking at it like, you know, I was really codependent on this person, but me being by myself, it's growth. I'm showing something different. The Hermit in the reverse is the energy of, I was codependent a lot on this person for how they made me feel. And when I'm lonely and by myself, I don't know how to feel because this person was the one making me happy. So when I'm alone, I don't know how to feel that. So Spirit wants you to stop making your happiness rely on a person. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I will be full throttly honest. Is throttly a word? Anyways, I will be full throttle honest and say, like, I definitely have done that in my life. Like, you will have your days going where you just feel like, my person is making me happy. If my person makes me unhappy, the whole day is messed up. The whole rest of the week is messed up. As long as my person is unhappy with me, I'm not happy. Or as long as we're not on good terms or something like that, I won't have joy anymore. Spirit wants you to stop depending on people for how they make you feel or something like that. Because if you keep doing that to yourself, you're going to keep beating yourself up in the end, because you are what makes your happiness. You are what holds the key to your happiness at the end of the day, not this person. No matter how much they do make you happy, at the end of the day, the key that really unlocks your happiness is you. And what does Aquarius need to focus on at this time, my Aquarius collective? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Interesting card to have for your focus. I feel like you need to focus on not being jealous. Maybe a lot of you guys could be like very heavily jealous or something like that. Or maybe whoever you're involved with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, whoever you're involved with, or if this is past energy of somebody you were dealing with, I feel like this person, the Queen of Wands is somebody that gets a lot of attention because like in a sexy manner, not just sexy, but I feel like, you know, this person gains a lot of attention, from lookers. Like there are people that want to pursue your person or something like that, and I feel like that has you being really like jealous and insecure. But you want to know something? I'm getting really heavy separation energy from this reading, or like ex energy or something like that. And I feel like if you want things to work with this person, you have to stop coming off so jealous, because in a way it does make you come off really insecure. And then the Queen of Cups in the reverse energy, I'm telling you, all I see is insecure energy. I don't know what is causing the insecurity, but maybe you guys need to like work on your crown chakra, build up your confidence a little bit more. But yeah, you really need to just focus on working on yourselves and what raises your confidence, what boosts you to make you feel better in your ego, so you don't come off so jealous or or come off in a selfish manner. This could be you like how do I put this? Because it's not even necessarily bad, but I feel like, Aquarius, you come off in this energy like, I'm jealous of anybody that tries to have you in a specific type of way, because you're what brings me that passion. You're what I need. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why you're jealous. And what will bring you more peace? You got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. If you start putting in the hard work for something, I feel like you always feel like you're not getting anywhere, or you always feel like you're wasting your time, or no results are ever being shown, because you don't keep putting in the effort. I feel like this is giving like stop and start energy. Like you'll start something and then you'll stop it when it doesn't earn you enough money, or you'll put in the hard work at first, but then it's like you give up or something like that. So what will bring you more peace, especially when it comes to your finances, is keep putting in the hard work, keep actually putting in effort. And this could also just be the indication of saving. You won't see any progress within your finances if you don't actually save. And I'm sitting here talking, that's a message for me too. But no, seriously, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, what will bring you more peace is persevering. Don't be in that starting energy. Don't be in that like, you know, I am working so hard, but now I'm tired, so now I'm gonna put it on the back burner. Because soon as you put something on the back burner, that's when your mind starts clicking like, I'm a failure, I didn't see any results. You want to know why? Because you put it off. So this was a really nice 3-card pull for y'all, but now we're just gonna hop into the tarot and get into all the real and raw and juicy stuff that we really want to see. But I feel like that was a very significant 3-card pull for y'all, because it's like all just inner self work. That's all I see is inner self work, working on yourself, your jealousy, your means to persevere in situations when you want to give up. Also, not depending on somebody, not relying on somebody so much when it comes to like your feelings, because I'm telling you, that can really mess you up. Like, and I feel like that's all of us. That's humans in general. If you wake up every day thinking this person has to make me happy or I'm going to have a bad day, you're already setting yourself in stone to have a bad day. Because what if the person you're involved with is having an awful day? They're not really in the mood to talk. No love is lost, but they're just not in the best of moods or something like that. But you're so much depending on them to be happy that you hinder your own happiness. You know what I'm saying? You need to know how to be happy on your own, so you can share the happiness you have with your person, and they will share their happiness as well. But if one of you is just, and y'all already know I'm a Libra, so I'm all about the balance. I'm all about scales tipping. If it's only one of y'all happy and the other person isn't happy, this person has to pour so much of their cup into the other person just to raise their vibration, just to raise their frequency. And y'all see how I just acted that out? I feel like that was a beautiful scenario of how to put it. So if you're happy and they're happy, you guys can both pour into each other. But if only one person is, it's like they have to feed you their happiness just in order for you to be okay. And it doesn't work like that. It's supposed to be a relationship is a partnership. It's two people. You should both already be happy within yourselves and share that happiness together. So what else for Aquarius? What else do they need to? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. What did I literally just say? Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all are having trouble with your finances or something like that right now. Or I feel like even when you do get money, you live beyond your means. Like you spend more than what you make, or you spend more than what you save or something like that. And I feel like this is, a lot of you guys can feel like, a lot of you guys may need to get a new job, because the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse coming out with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Is like, maybe you feel like you put in so many hours for your job, and you're still not seeing enough on your paycheck. You could be picking up overtime and you're still not seeing what it's really worth. And then you got the Moon again coming out. Y'all remember? That was at the bottom of the deck when we first started. Yeah, I feel like you're finally seeing everything for what it truly is. And any thoughts that have been in your subconscious, they're finally coming to the surface because you can no longer ignore it. The Moon card is all about finally seeing things in the light. You see how all the dogs are like looking up at the moon, like, and they're barking at it. It's just like, oh my gosh, like all my attention is on the moon. But then you see how the Scorpio is at the bottom, like about to crawl out and like go for one of the dogs, bite their tail, whatever they decide they want to do. That's why this card is so powerful, because it's like, you were so, at one point in time, you were so focused on staring at the light of the moon that you didn't even know a Scorpio was about to come and bite you in the ass. You just kept seeing things for how you wanted to see it. But now you're so woke, Aquarius. You're seeing things so clearly now. This card, it can't even phase you no more, because you're seeing through the illusions. You're seeing through the bullshit. You're being more cautious now. And I really feel like if somebody was to try to do something sneaky or do something weird, you would see it coming. If something doesn't seem right, you're going to see through it. Like if there's some type of situation coming up for you and you feel like eerie about it, or you don't feel right about it, go with your intuition, okay? Because that's a complete intuition card. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. All Spirit wants you to do is set higher standards for yourself. And this is not just all about finances. This is about just your life in general. Set higher like goals, higher achievements for yourself. Like, where do you want your life to go? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? You know what I mean? Also, I feel like some of you guys are working on something that you are really passionate about. Some of you guys are finding the balance in between like your work life and your home life. Like, I have something that I really like to do at home. I have a very important hobby that I'm working on at home that don't got nothing to do with my job. And I'm going to keep doing it because I want to flourish. Okay, you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. What's this Eight of Swords in the reverse? What are you freed from? What did you free yourself from? I feel like you're looking at things from a new perspective. But with this Three of Cups in the reverse, there could be a group of people talking about you. There could be a group of people that literally sit around and just spill how they feel about you, spill all their emotions and feelings that they have towards you. And this is also somebody that's disloyal. So I'm really getting the energy. There could be somebody that smiles in your face, but behind your back, they talk about you with a group of people. And it's really some betrayal ass shit. And here go the Tower. This could have been somebody that you faced the Tower moment with, like some type of like life change or some type of disaster. It could be a water sign. It could be an air sign. Somebody could have felt like they were like trapped or something in a situation and they have freed themselves, whether this is you or that person. What else with the Tower? The Tower with the Moon. Okay, you want to know what I just got? Because these are two major Arcana cards, okay? I personally feel like, this is probably going to be my thumbnail, so maybe I should pose. But I personally feel like you had a Tower moment with somebody. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Something happened with them. It changed both of y'all lives. It was a disaster, whether it was an argument, a fight, whatever it was. When you were in this Tower moment, you were just seeing it for a disaster. But now with the Moon here with it, you're like really finally seeing whatever disaster happened in between y'all in a different light. Like, you're looking at the situation differently now than you did when it actually happened. And then we have the Star in the reverse. That's your energy. I feel like you lost faith. If this was a relationship, I don't know what is really going on, but you lost faith, and I feel like you were really disappointed that this didn't work out. And I feel like you really had a lot of disbelief in the fact that you went through a disaster with this person. I feel like you didn't expect it to blow up as much as it did. Also, the 3 cups in the reverse, this could also just be the fact that this air sign or this water sign was telling their feelings about how they felt about you with a third party. This doesn't necessarily have to be a group of people, and the person didn't necessarily have to be drunk when they were talking about you as well. What else for Aquarius? What else? Yeah, so far, a lot of y'all stuff is about feelings and money. So I feel like y'all whole reading so far is just like you and your feelings. You're feeling a little insecure. You're feeling a little bit jealous about whatever your person is doing. And it's like that starting, stopping energy of like you feel like you can't accomplish nothing with the job you have. No matter how much overtime or hard work you put in, you just feel like you're not reaching the level that you want. So now you're setting higher standards for yourself, just period. The Judgment in reverse. Okay, I feel like some of you guys could be going to court with this person, or this person could be under some type of judgment. They could be facing judgment from God, but I feel like this could be this person judging you. They could be judging you in a sense of like doubt when it comes to this relationship. They could be judging you in the sense of like, you know, Aquarius always procrastinates. They can't ever make up their mind about what they want. This could be them judging you for the simple fact of like destruction, or they could be blaming you for something. This person could be judging you for the Tower moment. They could be blaming you for the disaster that y'all went through. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with a Libra. Okay. But the Queen of Swords, and I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not saying this because I am a Libra. I am genuinely talking about this card. The Queen of Swords is somebody, you see how her hand is out, right? It's like, I'm willing to be receptive to what you have to say. But in the other hand, it's a sword. I'm ready to cut you with the truth, and I'm ready to defend myself with my words, because swords represent truth. It represents your words, what you're saying, what you're speaking about. And if this is the Queen of Swords, this person, whoever you're involved with, and it don't have to be a Libra, it could be another Aquarius, or it could be a Gemini, but this person, whoever you're dealing with, they are the queen of telling the truth. This is somebody that they don't have any reason to lie, because their mind is so like, it's so diverse. It's so complex. They can see things from your view. They can see things from an outsider's view. They see things from their own view. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, come on. You could come talk to me. I'll hear you out. I'll hear what you have to say, and I'll respond. I will be receptive to what you have to say. But if you say the wrong thing, I still have my sword, and I could cut you with some truth that would really hurt you. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, I don't know, but this person, ooh, and then we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person does feel like empty without you. They're stuck on their feelings for you, and they're stuck on the fact of how they feel such an emotional loss. And with the Ace of Cups, this could be like a fairly new relationship. This could have been somebody you met in the summer, or you could have met this person in the fall, because autumn is on the Queen of Swords card and summer is on the Ace of Cups card. But with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, I feel like this could also be new emotions arising for this person. I feel like this person could be recently feeling like really empty without you, really feeling lost without you. Maybe they weren't feeling that in the beginning, but it's like starting to hit them now. What else with the Queen of Swords for Aquarius? Okay, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person is like kind of unpredictable with things that they say. I feel like this person, like, if this person hasn't already, Aquarius, this person will be rushing in this week to say something to you. And I feel like it's rushing energy to say something that you wouldn't expect. I feel like it's going to be something very unpredictable. They're just going to like rush in and say it. You're not going to have time to prepare or anything. There isn't going to be any warning. I feel like this person is going to rush in and say something this week if they haven't already. But I also feel like this person is a little disorganized as far as how they're going to deliver whatever they have to say to you. I feel like this person may have a sporadic way of thinking. And so they might come off like, oh, I want to say this to Aquarius. And I also want to say this to Aquarius. But I also want to say this. Like, this person is a little all over the place when it comes to what they want to say to you. And then the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like whatever happened with this person, you were the one being persistent. You were the one trying to make it work, or you were being strong throughout this whole situation. And I also feel like you believed in yourself to be the one to make things work, or you just like, this is also just showing your strength to be better for yourself. This is showing your strength in like everything you have learned to keep being persistent, to either keep trying to better yourself or keep trying to make things better with this person. That could be that persistent energy as well. You know, take whatever resonates. What else? What else for Aquarius? I'm about to shuffle in a second because, okay. Oh, I can't even get it. Oh, the Lovers. The Lovers. Yeah, y'all. So I'm telling you, this is somebody that you were in a relationship with, and this really was a divine connection. I feel like, yeah, this person loves you. You love this person. Okay. Yeah, but the Lovers card is also about choices. So do you feel like there's a choice that you have to make when it comes to this relationship? Look, and then the 6 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, there's still strings attached on both ends. This person still has a string attached to you. You still have a string attached to them. But I also feel like this person could come off like selfish to you sometimes or something like that. Or this person could really be like in debt with you in some type of way. And there go my irritant. I don't know. This person could be talking about you. But this person could feel like you owe them something. And I'm not talking about financially. I feel like maybe this person feels like you owe it to them to be generous. You owe it to them to be giving. Yeah, and I feel like maybe that's why there's still so many strings attached. Maybe this person feels like you owe them your generosity. You owe them to be kinder to them or something like that. What else with the Lovers? The Lovers with the Moon and the Tower. I love how I found it like money. But it's like I had a Tower moment. I'm seeing things differently now. I love this person. I love this person, but I won't look past their bullshit anymore. And I don't want to face another Tower moment. It's like you could really read it, how it happened in the past. And then in your future, you could read it backwards, like how I literally just said it. And I feel like that was a good way of putting it. But I also feel like stop having the fear of the truth is also what I'm seeing. If you just put these two together, 24 could be significant, 18 plus 6. So yeah, I don't know. That could be significant. Okay, yeah. And the number 6 could be significant. The number 6 or the number 24 could be significant for you or your person. But I feel like this is, you have to make a choice about this relationship, but at the same time, there's something you need to take off the rose-colored glasses about. Like, whatever your subconscious has been telling you, you need to listen to it when it comes to this relationship. I feel like maybe that will help you make the choice. For those of you that are indecisive, whether or not you still, I'm leaving y'all 3 major arcanas out. But for those of you that are still in this indecisive energy of making a choice about this person, yeah. And then the 9 of Cups, whatever situation you're currently in right now, Aquarius, I feel like you're comfortable, but you're not satisfied. Because the 9 of Cups isn't the 10 of Cups. So it's like, you know, you're comfortable wherever you're at, but it's not what you really want. It's not what really, leaves you satisfied. It's like, you know, I'm emotionally stable, like I'm taking care of myself enough, but this isn't my 10 of Cups. This isn't the life that I want. This isn't that marriage life that I so dreamed of, or the having children. It's just like, whatever your current situation is with this person, you're comfortable. Your emotions are intact, but it's still not fully what you want. You want more. You want more. You really see the potential in marriage and children and having a home with this person. Ooh, Oh, that was crazy. The Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This person really could be in a partnership with somebody else, or they could have some type of connection with somebody else. I feel like they have told their feelings to someone, and someone has shared their feelings for them to them as well. So I do feel like this person is in another connection. And then look with the Chariot. You are either you're having the drive. Some of you guys could be getting a new car as well, but some of you guys are like having the drive to move yourself to fix this relationship, but then some of you guys are driving yourself directly away from it. It's like, listen, I've had the Tower moment. I'm seeing things a lot clearer. I'm not like just living in this illusion anymore, living in my dreams. And we did love each other, but my choice now is I see things in a different type of way, no matter the amount of love. So I'm going to drive myself in a different direction from this relationship. And for those of you, Aquarius, that are trying to make it work with your person, you're like, I found the ambition to really make this work. I'm going to like express the fact that I know I faced the Tower moment with whoever this Libra or this other air sign is. I know I faced the Tower moment with this person. I know we went through disaster, but I'm having the drive to make this work. I have confidence in myself and in this relationship that it will work out. So, yeah, y'all's getting real major arcanas today. Like, for real. So, and if you don't know what a major arcana is, these are big things. Like, big things that are happening in your life. So, if this relationship is, like, a huge, major factor of your life, just know, literally, them two energies I just gave you. You're either going to have the drive to have the confidence that you can believe that you can fix it and y'all can work this out, or you're going to make the choice and drive yourself away from this relationship because you're just like, you know, the Tower moment happened. I kept living in my head of an illusion of what could be, or that things would be different or something like that. And it didn't. So, I mean, I feel like you guys are really just, a lot of you guys are in the energy of making a choice of what you want to do. But some of you guys have already decided like, oh no, I'm coming in persistent. I'm coming in persistent and I have the confidence that this will work out. Yeah, and I also feel like this is you like sitting on your throne. Aquarius, a lot of y'all could be real, and I'm not saying it in a cocky sense. I'm saying it, I feel like a lot of you guys are confident within yourselves, and I feel like you know what you bring to the table. So I feel like that's another reason why this Chariot energy is here. You're like, listen, we may have faced some type of disaster, but I know who I am for you. I know what I bring to the table for you in comparison to what I have done for others. I know what I mean to you, or I know how loyal, or, you know, whatever it is that you bring to this relationship, you know that 100%. And I feel like that's why you're so confident in the fact that it could work out. Because I don't know if this person can't find whatever you brought to this relationship from somebody else, but it's really giving the energy like the strings are still attached. This person definitely did not cut a cord with you. So I feel like it doesn't really matter whatever connection they're in, or whatever unity they done did, or partnership they done linked up with somebody else or something like that. I feel like it doesn't matter because the cord isn't really cut with you. So, and you want to know something, and this is so important. If a cord is not cut from somebody, like if the person has not fully disconnected from the relationship, and I'm gonna give you some examples. If this person still checks your page, if they still watch your story, if they still look at old pictures or videos, if they still read old text messages, anything that leaves you in a connection to the person, the cord isn't cut, just period. So this Two of Cups in the reverse, I'm not saying it doesn't mean anything, because the person could actually have feelings for whatever new connections they're in. They could have feelings for the new person. But I feel like whatever string they got attached to you, honey, yeah. 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 I feel like that's coming off a lot stronger than whatever partnership or new unity that they're in with somebody right now. And then they have the Emperor in the reverse. They could be dealing with a fire sign. They could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. Let's see. What's with the Emperor? What's with this Emperor? That was crazy, y'all. I gotta pick that one up. Okay, okay, this person, okay, whoever your person is involved with, they could be dealing with a fire sign, and they could, that person could be like very, very controlling in some type of way. And I also feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like when this person speaks to whatever air sign you're involved with, okay, when this person speaks to your person, I feel like it leaves your person confused in some type of way, or something just happened with that ace. Aces in tarot means it's new. You know how you pick up an ace when you playing cards? It's the first one of that. It's something new. So something new happened with this fire sign involved, and then you got the death in the reverse. Yeah, holding on to what is decayed, attachment, fear. Yeah, this person really just has the sickest attachment to you. And it's crazy because I feel like this person knows how attached to you they still are. And it might actually leave them in a depression. The fact that things have been over with this death in the reverse. It's like they know something has ended, but they're afraid that it's ended as well. And it's like it leaves them depressed because they still have that string attached. So it's like they weren't ready for it to end. But, yeah, I don't know. Whatever fire sign that they're dealing with, I feel like this person likes to have everything their way or the highway. So maybe words were exchanged and it could have been like some harsh things said to each other. And I feel like this just happened or something with this person, because with that ace, that's definitely new energy. We're going to hop into the intuition oracle soon. But yeah, y'all, it's looking a little crazy out here. The Hangman in reverse. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Yeah. This person is real undecided. They're so indecisive. I feel like this person feels like they're going to be sacrificing something if they come back to this relationship. And I don't know what that is, but this person really does feel like if they come back to this relationship, they're going to be sacrificing something. I don't know if it's the fact this person could have really disengaged from you and really released you in some type of way. So maybe that's like just no contact or in separation, haven't been seeing each other, whatever the case may be. I feel like this person feels like they're going to be sacrificing their freedom or sacrificing, I don't know. But honestly, that's why this person is so indecisive, because it's like they're holding back what they really want to say and holding back how they really feel, because they may feel like they're sacrificing a part of themselves if they return to this relationship. That's why they're so indecisive. What else with the Hangman in the reverse? Maybe somebody feels like they are afraid to put themselves back in a position where they're going to feel stuck. Okay? I don't know what was going on in this relationship before, but maybe this person feels stuck. You have the 3 of Wands in the reverse, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, and then 9 of Cups again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're heavy in this 9 of Cups energy. Like, I'm cool, calm and collected, and I'm comfortable, but I'm not really fully happy, and I know that because I see a future. I see the marriage. I see the potential into getting my wish fulfillment. Because the 10 of Cups card is your wish fulfillment. It's what you really want in life. And the fact that you're only at 9, you are cool in every other area in your life except for your love life. And I promise you that. You could be eating good. You could be going out lately. You could be looking good, whatever. But what does that matter if you have nobody to share it with? Just period. And with the 4 of Swords in reverse, I'm really weak, y'all, because I didn't really expect y'all reading to come out so real and raw like this. But this 3 of Wands in reverse, this fire sign, whoever your person is involved with, I feel like they're frustrated because your person won't do nothing with them. And I'm not saying it in a rude sense, but I feel like this part, like I said, your person does have a connection with somebody else, but I feel like your person is putting off like any like sexual activities, or even if they have done something sexually, I see that has been cut off, because with this 3 of Wands in the reverse, this person is feeling frustrated, like, and they're frustrated to the point they feel like they may have to explore other options. I feel like they feel like everything is like so delayed. I don't know if your person told them that they were going to do something, or your person could have been like setting this person up thinking that they're about to get something and they didn't. So yeah, now this person, whoever this fucking emperor is, this Leo, Aries, or a Sag, they over there with a fucking attitude, frustrated as fuck, super mad. Okay. And then the 4 Swords in reverse, yeah, your person is stressed out. And I feel like they also are really burnt out just from things that they have been going through in their life. And I also feel like this is somebody that really hasn't been getting good sleep either. They could be up really late. Okay. Yeah, look, and then the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The wheel is turning. The wheel is about to turn in your favor, Aquarius, and that's really on some real shit, because this person is facing some type of misfortune with whoever this new person is, and it's some type of blockage. I don't know, and it's not, I don't know what it is, but it's like something blocking this person from, I don't know if this new connection they're in is blocking their destiny with you, or they just felt like going towards a new opportunity would be better for them, but it ain't doing nothing but causing them problems. Just period. And I also feel like this could be the fact that you guys went through some type of turmoil and things didn't go in your favor when you guys were going back and forth. Yeah, but I feel like this person just, they simply could be facing some type of problems or whatever. They could be feeling like nothing is going like they thought that it would, or nothing is going in their favor, okay? But, yeah, y'all really got the Lovers. It's one of y'all major arcana cards. Like, that's really crazy to me. Yeah, it's just like, I gotta see everything for what it is. I love this person. I need to make a choice about this relationship. And yeah, this tower moment happened, but what are we doing past the tower moment? You like, okay, that happened, and now what? So weird. And I'm so weak, y'all. If y'all only knew why. You could, whoever this person you involved with, it could get so cracking that your earring fall off when y'all doing something. Because how did I just pull out my ear like that? But okay, y'all. I'm so weak right now. That's all I can say. Because that was really so funny. Aquarius, I really feel like that's how you think. I feel like you be in the energy of, okay, we faced the tower moment. We had some disasters. We had some shit that really shook up both of our lives. But what we about to do now? Like, where are we going from here? Like, what's happening? You want to know what the fuck is going on? Like, I know that's right. All right. So let's look into the Intuition Oracle for Aquarius. Let's give that another shuffle, because you see how that popped out and I was like, I wasn't feeling that. Okay. Okay, for Aquarius. Culinary chef or cook. You or your person could be a culinary chef, or they could be a really good cook. You could be a really good cook, whatever. Okay. 7 more, Spirit, for Aquarius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more, Spirit. One more. 7. Thank you. Okay. Audi. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why I even chose to write this card on one of the cards, but I guess I was being called to. But I hate saying this word, Audi. Somebody could drive an Audi. It's like, why have AU if it's pronounced OUT? I hate shit like that. Whatever. But you or your person could drive an Audi. Ferrari. You or your person could drive a Ferrari. Biracial. You or your person could be biracial. Red hair could be significant. You or your person. A Bentley. At this point, I need to get a Bentley, because I love saying it. If I have a son, no, I wouldn't name him now. But I just like saying it because it sounds country. A Bentley. Somebody could drive a Bentley. You or your person. It's like, no. If I was country, would y'all still watch me? That's a real question too. And then glasses. You could wear glasses, or your person could wear glasses. Oh my God, I really counted wrong. That's crazy, because we still, oh no, I had it set up wrong. I thought you would fall for it. So I don't know if this is a message from your person, or this could be your energy too. You could have been doing something thinking somebody will fall for it, or your person could have said something or did something to you and they thought you would fall for it. And then, yeah, like I said, red hair could be significant. So I'm going to take a picture of this and I'm going to post it on my thread so y'all can go back, screenshot it, do whatever you want to do. Okay, but yeah, Aquarius, this was your reading. I hope it resonated some type of way. And leave me a comment in below. Like I said, in the below. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. And subscribe so you don't miss any of my next videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.